world of the Forgotten Realms is one of high fantasy, populated by elves, dwarves, halflings, humans, and other folk. In the realms, knights dare the crypts of the fallen dwarf kings of Delzoun, seeking glory and treasure. Rogues prowl the dark alleyways of teeming cities such as Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate. Clerics in the service of gods wield mace and spell, questing against the terrifying powers that threaten the land. Wizards plunder the ruins of the fallen Netherese Empire, delving into secrets too dark for the light of day. Bards sing of kings, queens, heroes, and tyrants who died long ago.
On the roads and rivers of the realms travel minstrels and peddlers, merchants and guards, soldiers and sailors. Steel-hearted adventurers from backcountry farmsteads and sleepy villages follow tales of strange, glorious, faraway places. Good maps and clear trails can take even an inexperienced youth with dreams of glory far across the world, but these paths are never safe. Fell magic and deadly monsters are the perils one faces when traveling in the realms. Even farms and freeholds within a day's walk of a city can fall prey to monsters, and no place is safe from the sudden wrath of a dragon.
Our story takes place in a region of the Forgotten Realms called the Sword Coast. This is a place of adventure where daring souls delve into ancient strongholds and explore the ruins of long-lost kingdoms. Amid a lawless wilderness of jaded, snow-capped peaks, alpine forests, bitter winds, and roaming monsters, the coast holds such great bastions of civilizations such as the city of Neverwinter, in the shadow of the fuming volcano known as Mount Hotenau.
Driven from lands farther north by more powerful dragons, a young white dragon named Cryovane has descended upon the Sword Mountains, claiming the snow-capped range as its domain. Typical of its kind, Cryovane is dim-witted and cruel. The dragon patrols the skies around Icespire Peak, surveying its territory while hunting for food and easy treasure. With each passing day, the dragon's domain grows as it ranges farther across the land, preying on anything it can catch with its claws or freeze to death with its icy breath. Sightings of the dragon are becoming more common, as are its attacks.
A crumbling fortress on the northeast spur of Icespire Peak serves as the dragon's lair. Cryovane seized the icy fortress from a tribe of savage orcs, killing the orc war chief and forcing the tribe's survivors to flee into the foothills and forests. Enraged by the death of their war chief, the orcs have called upon ancient allies, evil, shape-shifting half-orc spellcasters who bless and advise them. These half-orcs worship Talos, an evil god of storms, and many dwell in the dark depths of Neverwinter Wood. In stormy weather, they gather on remote hilltops to summon Gorthok, the Thunderboar, a primal entity that serves Talos. Like the god it serves, Gorthok delights in destruction.
The orcs aren't the only creatures thrown into upheaval by Cryovane's sudden arrival. A manticore driven from its mountaintop nest by the roaming white dragon has migrated to the foothills and begun terrorizing folk living in the outskirts of the mining town of Phandalin. Other monsters in the region have been similarly displaced.
Aurelia Nightbrook grew up happily with her gnome parents in poverty. Her and her best friend, Lenny, a ferret, loved roaming around the wilds behind their home. When Aurelia was 17, an archer, Valencia Portico, came to town fresh off an adventure. In all of the stories she told, Aurelia convinced Valencia to take her on as a hireling. For 2 years, she soaked up everything she could of Valencia's legendary longbow skills. One night, she had a dream, one she can't quite remember, and awoke with a touch of fey magic and a desire for an adventure of her own.
Professor Herbert Hughes is a wizened old satyr that has spent many long years studying magical tomes at the university in Waterdeep. He has longed for the adventures read about in his books, but duty to his family and to his order have kept him in the city. Retired and reassured that his kin are well provided for, he can finally seek the glory he has long craved. He is confident that his training and studies have prepared him for real-world application, and he is excited to show his prowess to the world. And just maybe, someday, he will be the hero the bards remember and praise.
There are three things the wise fear: the sea at storm, a night with no moon, and the anger of Merrill Stromstrail. Merrill is a fun-loving adventurer of the seas, always telling grand stories about fishing trips and the storms he loves to dance in. The turtles of the ship would protect each other and would often volunteer their shells to continue doing so after death. The ship sank after being raided by ruthless pirates. He can only remember their flag, an iceberg on the top of a leaf, and the storm that saved him.
Who am I? Who am I, you ask? You see, that's the wrong question entirely. If you ask me to elaborate the concept of, well, me is very fluid. Which me would you like to know? The me who was the advisor to both sides of a war in the Border Kingdoms? Or would it be the me that faked his death after conning his way to being the headmaster of Sholung School of Wizardry? Or perhaps you want to know the me who stole and subsequently broke the heart of the Princess of Kalara? Don't give me that look, it's water under the bridge. She'll get over it. Either way, the list can go on. You see, the question you should be asking is, which me am I to you? Ignoring the grammatical inconsistency of that sentence, that is indeed the question. Because to you, at least for this time being, this tiefling has a contract to uphold for all the riches in the world. Sure, that contract is with a fiend from the abyss, but you do what you need to get by in this world, and with a bit of wit, a lot of magic, and a hell of a lot of charm, I'd say I get by just fine. And if you want to know which me you're talking to right now, you can call me Matthias. Wait.
Nestled in the rocky foothills of the snow-capped Sword Mountains is a mining town of Phandalin, which consists of 40 or 50 simple log buildings. Crumbling stone ruins surround the newer houses and shops, showing how this must have been a much larger town in centuries past. Phandalin's residents are quiet, hard-working folk who came from distant cities to eke out a life amidst the harsh wilderness. There are farmers, stonecutters, blacksmiths, traders, prospectors, and children. The town has no walls and no garrison, but most of the adults keep weapons within easy reach in case the need of arms should arise. Visitors are welcome here, particularly if they have coin to spend or news to share. The Stonehill Inn is at the center of the town, offers modest lodging and meals. A couple of doors down from the inn, posted outside the townmaster's hall, is a job board for adventurers.
Good morning, everyone. We are here.
We
with
are here.
coffee in hand and a song in our souls, our hearts. Before karaoke night at the tavern. Good stuff. Aurelia, Derica will not be joining us today. So we had her character disappear with some kind of mysterious being. In honor of Chris Wagner, say it back. Good morning. So we are here. Gosh, let's do our intros real quick here. So Shay, who are you, Shay?
Hi, my name is Shay. I like GMing.
I'm gonna be so awkward at the end. I'm telling you, I'm gonna have a safety blanket soon. It's gonna be amazing.
You're just gonna hold up flashcards and just
Yeah, it's gonna be like one of those like early 2000 like share my life videos.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna have a yes. But hi, I'm Shay. I make music, sometimes stream, and yeah.
Good morning, Janity. See you in there.
All right, let's go to Chris. Good morning, Chris. Who are you?
Good morning, guys. I'm Chris. I play Mail, a storm turtle, and yeah, here to have a good time. I stream often on this channel. Come check us out on Tuesdays, today, and on Friday nights. It's great. We always have a good time.
Yeah, Tuesday is Shadowrun. I'm in that one with Chris, and Fridays is Legend of the Five Rings. So get your samurai fix.
Boom.
Matthias Winston.
Yes. Hello, my name is Winston Taylor Lewis III. I also play Matthias, the somewhat mischievous, always charming warlock whose tongue gets him in as much trouble as it gets him out of. I am a game designer, I'm a writer, and I'm an artist. I did the character art for our characters in the stream.
Heck yeah, I did. It's great.
Yeah, he did.
Yes, he did. It's amazing.
And I'm Sarah. I'm the CEO of Realm Alternus. Thanks for joining us. I'm playing Professor Herbert Hughes, the Satyr. And I'm really excited to chat. Thank you so much. The past couple weeks, I've collected 2 inspiration from you and 2 nat 20s that I still get to use. So we're trying to keep track so that we can make sure we use your rewards. Don't forget, you can interact with us by following and subscribing. Gets you bonuses to help us out that you can assign to whatever character you like or the GM. And there's also points and bits. So you can interact. 100 bits gets us a 1d4 or a bless on a die roll. Thank you for putting that through. Silver gets us inspiration. Electrum gets a successful hit. Gold is a nat 20. Platinum is an insta-kill for a bad guy or a resurrection as well. Hey, we just
There we
got
go.
1,000 bits there. So thank you. Thank you, Reverend.
Somebody get
And
upset.
also thank you, because that went to
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't know. I think we should.
Darn you,
say on that.
Aaron!
So just to clarify, I have 2 nat 20s and 1 hit.
we both love and hate you, Aaron. So yes, interact with us. It's a lot of fun. And you monster. Oops, I just fucked up my camera. So while I'm fixing that, let's do cool nerdy shit. Does anyone have a cool nerdy shit thing to do?
I can pull out one thing if you give me like 5 seconds.
Sure. So we've got, the cool nerdy shit is all around us at all times. It's pretty great. A couple weeks ago, I did my, I think my spell tracker, right? I showed you guys my spell tracker. Yeah.
Yes.
I love that thing. So Hrothgard's Horde is an awesome one for that. What does Shay have for us?
While Shay, yeah, go for it. Go for it.
So, since it's October and you could tell a theme that I may like a certain type of TTRPGs, this one, one of my favorite, is called Dread. Dread is a tabletop RPG of horror and suspense that, except for rolling dice, you get a stack block tower. Some people call it a Jenga tower, but copyright stuff, it's a stat block tower. And when you have an encounter or have a moment that you need to solve something, resolution, you pull a brick. And if you make the tower fall, you die. It is a very great one. This one's by
I'm too clumsy for fucking Jenga. Like this.
That's fair.
This
That's fair. Why don't it has the? Because I got the printed. I did the PDF and printed it out. Dang it! I can't remember who. If you give me a second, I can tell you who it's by. It's just not on the cover.
We were talking about my fiance and I were talking about I'm clumsy, so whenever I make my dex checks, I have a negative to it. But whenever I make dex saves, because I'm clumsy and I'm used to that, I'm really good at catching things. So my dex saves are at a plus.
Nice. And it's by The Impossible Dream. That is who made this good old game. So check them out. You can see them on Drive-Thru RPG. You can go to their website and buy the book. Geek and Sundry did a really great thing called Dread. Geek and Sundry. Wait, Sagas of Sundry, Dread, and Dread Madness, which I loved. So there you go. Some more spooky, weird shit.
Awesome. Speaking of spooky, weird shit, join our Patreon because this month, Shay is actually going to be running a one-off for a group, including Jerica, Chris, and Winston. That is 10 candles, and that's a creepy horror one too. He's already prepped them that they will die. So I'm real excited about this. We got a couple other people playing with us too. So join our Patreon so that you can get bonus content and hang out with us even more. With that, let's head into the game. So what happened last week?
Well, last week was quite an adventure as the party met again at the wonderful Stonehill Tavern, where they now do karaoke every night. Every night we do karaoke. And at first, only Aurelia had the bravery to step up on stage and seize the mic. But soon after, Mael, being the friend that he is, decided not to let his friend flounder, and he stepped into the limelight as well. And with Matthias resigning himself to the situation that he was in, decided to follow suit, and a trio was born that day, folks, that one day will sweep the Sword Coast with their rousing tunes and infectious energy. But for now, it's just a dream that has been deferred. As we also began to step into our next quest, at the professor's behest, we headed north to the there's a loggers camp that the brother of the mayor's brother found himself. They're trying to we're trying to contact him and resolve some issues that they are having with some deliveries, and we have to ensure that their delivery gets to them. And while we were on our way, we ran into a boar, which for some reason Aurelia decided to kill because of the suggestion from Mail that it was murder bacon. And bacon was the operative word. As the boar seemed to be a half orc druid that had morphed into this boar, and did some pretty gnarly damage to Aurelia before we ended up taking out this half orc druid. And so we are here standing above what I believe is her corpse in this field right after Aurelia was poofed away inexplicably. And so I believe that we begin our adventure there today.
You do. The only little tidbits I'll add is before they all met up, Aurelia did meet a interesting childlike person who told her that he was the one that gave her powers, and is the reason why she poofed out, because he said that they were going to go on training missions, and that's what happened. And also, good old Matthias talked to his lovely fiend friend, not friend, associate. Let's go with that.
Yeah, associate
And
is a better word.
through really pain and just pain, he produced a new sword, rapier, for young Matthias to get. And most importantly, but really good, the professor got a owl.
named Pigeon. So,
Pigeon is great.
Pigeon is great. So, with that said, we jump back into it. You have just defeated this orc creature, and you see that Aurelia disappeared. You didn't even hear the poof. It's more that she was talking, and then she stopped talking.
Really? I'm
Uh,
like,
What just happened?
I don't know. Do you know magic, right? Can you figure out what happened?
I do, but teleportation or invisibility is a bit beyond my means right now. And I didn't think Aurelia knew how to do either.
I'm gonna walk over to where I last saw Aurelia, and I'm gonna like kind of like feel around and try and see.
You feel around, and you're just arms wide, and you're like, where? And you don't feel nothing. It's just air.
If you all give me a few moments, I can perform a ritual that will detect the appearance of magic in a vicinity, and we might be able to find a trail or something if magic, which it must have been, right,
It would appear so.
was the cause of this. So would you like me to see if there's more information we can glean by performing this ritual?
Yes. I would like to not disappear in the middle of a forest.
I'll start setting up my ritual for detect magic.
While she's doing that,
Sir.
while he is doing that, sorry, all satyrs look the same to me. While he is doing that, I asked Mail. I motion to the dead half orc, and I say, let's look into this, shall we? And try and get Mail to help me search the body, kind of like try and ascertain some information about it.
Cool.
Yeah, I'm about that. Anything to help my friends.
So we go to. Do you cast detect magic as a? Can you cast as a ritual?
Yes, you can.
All right, so it's gonna take you about 10 minutes to get that working. But so while you're just getting ready to do your detect magic, y'all look at the body, and the body is definitely a half orc. They had weird like this. There's a symbol on that she was wearing, and it's a religious symbol, but a male would know it like instantly. It's a symbol of Talos, the angry god of thunder and the seas.
The dark side.
Yeah,
You recognize this?
Yeah, he's like I worship the sea and the storms, and he is a god of the sea and the storms, but he's kind of too mean for my liking. But I like the sea and the storms, though.
Interesting. And what would you say the tenets of Talos would be?
Is there a check that I can roll to make sure that I know exactly what his tenets are?
You would know exactly what because of your background, you'll know exactly. But if you don't know as a player what it is, I will post it in chat so y'all can see a little something.
Appreciate you.
But yeah, so as I'm doing that, Professor, you spend the 10 minutes to cast the spell of detect magic, and you don't. It's like a very faint, faint aura of it, at least there still. And you see the School of Illusion was at the spot where,
Actually, was it illusion? I got the wrong spell. Give me a second.
Illusion would be great because my brain immediately thought like the smoke thing, like you do smoke and then just walk away.
Right.
Winston, you have inspiration. Thank you so much, Foremost Foul. Thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Thank you for the follow, and they appreciate that.
I appreciate that, Foremost Foul. That brings me to 3 inspiration and 2 nat 20s.
Boom.
So let's use that shit today.
We will. Because I do not
So-
feel like the dice are on my side today.
Well, especially because we're missing one player, so like this campaign is already out to screw us. So like, let's
This is true.
not die today, guys.
That'd be bad. Derek, come back. Oh yeah, everybody's dead around you. Anyway, so the school was conjuration.
Conjuration. Interesting. So, gentlemen, some kind of conjuration occurred here. I do not think this was Aurelia that has the power to do this. Something must have interfered and taken her.
You said that in town that she was talking to someone, talking to herself.
Yes, so she was talking to herself. I guess it's possible that she was talking to a spirit of some sort.
It seems that something otherworldly is at play here. It's hard to say that it's connected to this, as I motion to like the half work, but I'm not sure that there's much that we can do about finding her, and given this current information.
Well, maybe we'll find more as we explore the forest. Maybe it has something to do with this forest, or the half-orc body. Did I hear you said something about a sea god or something?
Yeah, Talos, he's kind of a dick.
Talos is a she, isn't she?
Talos is a he, I believe. Well, I can check. I didn't think about
Talos the Storm Lord?
Mm-hmm.
I thought it was a she, but it might have been just in a campaign that someone made that choice that I played. I don't know.
It might.
Either way,
more information about it because I don't want to keep looking at
Sure.
this as distract her, but I will give more information. But you know, Mel, about Talos. You know, like everything.
By the way, we have another follow from the Kiwi 71. Thank you so much for following.
Hey.
And don't
thanks, Kiwi.
give one of our players inspiration. And we have a copper gift for the GM. So
Yes,
copper, you get a
appreciate it.
bless spell. So thank you so much again, Foremost Foul. But he doesn't need help.
I feel blessed. Way. Anyway.
If this might be ignorant of me, but why would a god of storms send their denizens to the center of a forest?
We go where the wind takes us.
We also aren't terribly far from the sea. A few days' journey.
Fair enough.
I don't know, unless we find more. Did you search the body? Were you able to find anything?
We were in process. Should I roll investigation for searching the body?
Sure, go ahead, roll investigation.
Okay.
Hey, Mail, do you have any inspiration right now?
I do not believe so. I think the only gift that I received was the Insta-res.
Okay.
Gift of life.
So,
the gift of life.
the Kiwi 71 is asking who needs inspiration. So, yeah, Chris is the only one of us that doesn't have one right now. So,
yeah.
I would
Chris,
always like to be inspired.
Chris, you have inspiration now.
Thank you so much, Kiwi.
Thank you, the Kiwi 71. We appreciate you.
So with your investigation, Amadeus, yeah, you just see this body, and you can touch the armor, and it's kind of more squishy. You don't know what it is, but it's not like a regular like leather hide or anything else. And you do see that symbol of Talos on her, but no, nothing else. Not really.
Chris
Uh,
gets another inspiration too.
aw, you. I feel the love. Uh,
Oh, I'm
is
sorry. Actually, you have a successful hit. It's Electrum.
oh, awesome. Why? Thank you so much. I look at the pants on the druid. Do I think that they would fit the professor?
Let me make sure, but I don't think she's actually wearing. I think she has like more of a dress on. I don't
My
think she's
Oh,
wearing
just
knees go a different direction than you two
In fact, yeah,
leg
yeah, it's
things.
definitely a dress, more a dress.
oh, it's a dress. Okay.
Mhm.
Like, do you want to? It's kind of cold, aren't you kind of breezy right now?
I have fur. It's kind of self-insulating.
I'm just looking out. Sorry, I just want to help.
I'm good. I feel self-conscious about my my legs now.
Whenever I do that, I just fold them into my shell. I bet you said you can't do that. I figured pants would help or a dress.
No,
Um,
I'm good. Thanks for.
what while this is happening, Matthias is like very cautiously looking around, and kind of like trying to keep an eye out on like the tree line.
Yeah, you look at
Yeah.
a tree line and you don't see anything like staring at you or coming towards you. It seems like I don't know, all is quiet. Maybe you hear a couple of birds in the back and like in the background and the sounds of nature, but nothing else. It seems like is around you.
Hmm. Um, are we able to? Do we see any like tracks, like boar tracks, leading in any specific direction?
Make a survival check.
Would you like some assistance with that?
I'm gonna use one of my nat 20.
Fair.
Yay!
That's fair.
Yeah.
Goodness gracious.
So, you do see a small trail. It's like it's more prevalent around where the body is,
Mhm.
but it gets like more fainter as it goes out. Like if you really want to follow it, it will take a couple. It will take a couple of nat 20s and for a while to go towards to keep following the trail. But you know there is a trail.
Um, I so I relay I show the tracks to the professor and Mail, and I say, I mean, our best bet is to at least head in this direction and see what is there. Which way do the tracks come from?
The tracks come from. It seems like it comes from actually the way you're going.
Okay.
So the
Yeah.
east. All right.
To the
So
east.
we'll keep on the path that we are and keep watch of these tracks and see if it leads us anywhere that helps us identify where Aurelia might have gone or what minions of Talos might be doing in Neverwinter Woods.
And let's not fire first this time.
Well, Aurelia is not here, so I think we're all right.
Just as a general rule.
Aurelia's not here. I say I'm kind of sad.
She just appears to shoot and then disappears again.
So it's a the first thing is the person you know the religion of Talos is a anchorite of Talos. They're not minions, they're anchorites. Anchorite, so it's ANCHORITE, anchorite, which you will know. And you follow the trail, and the trail, make another survival check.
Can I make it? I think I'm better at survival.
Sure. Whoever wants to make it.
Right?
Sweet. 18. I would say after a while, it gets mixed up with a lot of other tracks. Like you can definitely follow it, but it seems like getting mashed up with a lot of other things, like humanoid footprints and stuff.
Can I like follow Lenny's scent since he is my snack of choice?
Lenny's gone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I have my owl. Pigeon is very good at seeing and hearing, so we could send him up ahead to make sure there's no surprises.
That would be nice.
And
Pigeon,
Is Pigeon-
go forth.
and as you call your
I choose you,
Is his name
Yes.
Chicken?
Pigeon.
Chicken. Okay.
So
I need
go-
Aurelia to shoot you.
you send your good old pigeon friend to go out and search, and the pigeon sees. Well, you can't see through. Can you see through the pigeon?
I don't think so.
I believe as an action you can with Find Familiar.
Let me look it up and double check, but it might be a communication thing. Let me
Yeah, 'cause I think you can, but again, I haven't played Wizard, so it's not my calling. It wouldn't see the tracks, but it definitely would see. And
I can communicate with it telepathically, and as an action, I can see through my familiar's eyes and hear.
yes, so would you like to do that?
Sure.
Cool. So you get there, you go towards like a certain spot that you think the tracks are leading, and you start seeing like this. You saw seeing this log cabin, spread among the south shores of the river, where a dozen of tents are arranged on a sandy beach. Near a dock stands a cabin with logs stacked under the awning. Older cabins close by has been torn down to leave only stone chimneys and foundations. That is what you see. Oh, and there's nobody around.
There's like an abandoned and ruined little village of sorts, like a couple fishing houses or something. But it doesn't appear. It appears ruined and abandoned. No one's there, from what I can see. Apparently, also, I can't see out of my own eyes while I'm doing this, so I hold on to Matthias's robes.
Fair. And so as you're doing that, but yeah, that's exactly what you see. It seems like an empty like logger camp, basically. Seems like a place you're supposed to be going to.
I would imagine that it would be difficult for us to make the delivery if no one is here to receive it. And we're still a little ways away, right?
You're pretty close now. I would say that you still got like, yeah, I'll say you're pretty close now.
Okay.
Well, shall we investigate and see where they went, or and at least we can report back, or maybe perhaps the dragon has been through here and it is no more. But giving the town master an update might be appreciated.
Yeah, well, I was thinking, because I'm thinking that I'm thinking of cautiously approaching and kind of sneaking about, simply because if something did come and attack the people that were here, they may still be there, or members of this group may still be there. So it would be in our best interest to try and hold whatever advantage that we have, that we possibly have, by not barging in and kicking doors down, I guess.
Are either of you particularly sneaky?
I can get around.
All right.
I
Well,
could pretend I'm a rock.
just yes, as long as it's not a walking rock. But I'm
It's a
willing to
rock
stay back. I can sneak, but not terribly well. And it may be of more use for my eyes to be hidden in the trees with Pigeon for you.
I'm gonna yeah, can I try and sneak in?
Sure. So I'm just gonna put you on the map. Boop. And y'all coming from that side where I have y'all, I can even do bam. There you are.
I can't see anything right now.
You are not be able, you can't see anything?
No, my screen is completely black.
You know why? Because I had dynamic lighting on. There you go.
Oh, okay. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Haha.
Yes, the room was completely black.
And y'all are up in ping again.
Okay. All right,
Right there.
cool. A 14. Okay, not bad.
So you sneak around and just move your characters where you want to go.
Can I have a pigeon token?
You can. If you remind me for next game, or if you can find me a picture right quick, I can make it.
So we're heading towards the east, right? Down this road.
This seems like the log cabin, and you remember you also have like an ox and cart behind you. They deliver it, but so you're not as stealthy as you want to be.
I'll keep that over here.
Well, yeah, I'm not going with the
group.
I'm not
going off.
I'm not going with the ox and cart. I was planning on just kind of like leaving them together.
We're waiting for him. So
cool. So
I'll
go around.
Herbert Hughes will be over here hiding with at this ledge, but I'll say that Pigeon is up there in that tree.
Cool. So Pigeon's right there. We'll just do, even though this is not going to be a pigeon, but just for the sake of having something to represent your familiar.
I want to get in this bush and then like squelch down in it. Like,
that's fair.
Not moving, right?
Boom. That can be your pigeon right now. But that's great.
I need control of it.
Yes, you do. And almost there.
Birdman.
Pigeon's way creepier than I thought.
My bad, guys. Roll 20 kind of messed up.
Out of its wings come human-like hands.
There, now you got it. Or you should have it.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. So yes, as you sneak around, right there you see a cabin. Yeah, it just looks like an cabin. They look like a logger cabin, and you see through the windows, and it has just this place with it got tables. It looks like a regular cabin, but it got ramshackled. and you see a lot of tables and chairs and like broken stuff all around that place.
Hmm.
Right now, you're looking through a window.
Do like as I'm looking around, do I see like blood or anything like that? Like any sign that like someone was injured or hurt? Like
Make
grievously?
a perception check.
Okay. Yep.
Okay. Not from this distance. You don't see anything that's like
Okay.
faint, like a blood.
Okay. I'm going to where's I'm gonna wherever the door is, I'm gonna like try and sneak to the door.
Okay.
Um,
The door's right.
okay. Do I need to make a stealth check to try and like
You can stealth. You can definitely do a stealth to try a stealth in there. Sweet.
yeah, I kind of like creep like slowly open the door and
Mhm.
peek in before before fully opening and going in. Do I see anything?
You definitely see that there's blood. There's like it's kind of like the earth's been moved a little bit too.
You said
Like
the
you see,
earth?
like the ground has been like it's
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
Yeah,
Like so is the floor of the cabin like is it a dirt floor? Or is it
it's a dirt
wood
floor. Yes.
Okay. And you said it seemed like it was disturbed. Do I
It's,
see like holes as in like tunnels or something
you
like
don't
that?
see holes or tunnels, but you definitely see that this thing it's not like level.
Hmm.
Earthbenders have been here.
Fucking Toph and Kuvira went wild up in this motherfucker.
Yes. 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 The best character on Avatar. Fight me. Anyway. Anyway.
Fair. Okay. So Mail is not far behind me.
Mhm.
I kind of like whisper yell to him. There seems to have been a struggle here.
Okay.
Someone
Do you
hurt?
need help?
Not yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and step. I'm gonna try and like I'm gonna move into the house.
Okay.
Shay, as he's doing that too, I'm gonna move Pigeon. Because Hughes sees this little campsite over here, and I want to have Pigeon fly in and see, or fly over and see if like that fire pit has been like active recently or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead and move Pigeon to exactly. Okay, sweet, that works. Yeah, that let's see. For that, it looks like it's definitely definitely there's a dead campfires there. You see the tents, and there has been some type of something happening there, like some type of encounter happened there.
Okay. I'm gonna leave it there for now and creep a little closer to Matthias and Mail while they're doing their thing.
Okay. So so you creep in and
Just creeping on the down low.
just creep in. You like
Nobody
I
else
said,
is
you see
supposed to
this
know.
whole place. Wow. You see this whole place and you see like saws like and saw tables, and you see different type of logging tools that's also scattered around here. It was just on the ground, you can see.
Mm-hmm.
And you see like a door right. Oh, you don't see anything, do you?
No, I
No. Give me a second.
do not yet. I was absorbing your beautiful description. It was just like
Saw with our ears.
Matthias,
Thank
you have
you.
2 nat 20s.
Well, thank you. Who do I have to thank for that?
That's Talk MSF.
Talk MSF, my person.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
So yeah, like I said, you see that room. It's just disheveled.
And there's a room. There seems to be a room off here.
Right there.
Okay. The this appears to be a fireplace, correct? Is this a fireplace?
It does. But something funny happens. You move. You get to like right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
And out of the rumbles, you see this large creature with tentacles pop from the ground and looks like they want to attack you. So I need you to roll initiative.
Fun.
So now I will say that Mel can I say all y'all can roll initiative. This thing would definitely get a surprise round, but y'all can roll initiative as well.
I mean, that's fine. That's fine. We're fine. Everything is fine.
Everything good. This is fine. Boom, boom, boom.
I'll use the inspiration
Seems like
that I just
I
received.
heard we're rolling initiative.
yeah, roll
Yes,
initiative.
We are
Initiatives
indeed
get
rolling
rolled.
initiative.
Shit.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, and I can add your.
So yeah,
real
I'll just
quick.
keep that 12.
I don't know why they say you're. Anyway, I'll fix that later. But cool. So you got a 12. You got a 6. Let me roll for this bad boy.
Oh, that's a big thing in that space. I'm frightened.
It's a big boy.
Uh,
I need to zoom the fuck in on that. Oh, I need to zoom the fuck out on that.
What you see is something that looks like this. Boop. That is what you see.
Poor Bard.
I play Shadowrun. I know about bug spirits. I am nope.
yeah, we don't have a shaman here with it. Yeah, so yeah, fuck this bug.
But he's so cute. There we go. All right, so I rolled that.
It's a hard no for me, Chief.
Okay. So it rolled that. And so before the top of the round, this creature is going to get an attack on Mateus, and it's going to be a crit. So that's how we're going to do that. Thank you, chat. So
Stop it, guys! Don't give him ammunition.
Such is life.
So that is going to be, and we're doing, and so for people who don't know, the crit rules that we play is that you max out the first dice roll, and then you just roll it regularly. So for this lovely thing, that means you're taking. Okay. Pull 2 of these. Oop. Oh God. Uh-oh. Oh, you hear me whispering, my bad. You take 29 damage. You take about, that's right, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Oh no, you take take 35 damage. My bad. You take 35 damage. Some of that is acid as this thing just and bites into you. And I think that drops you.
Winston,
Yeah, it indeed does. So
you just got 2 platinum gifts, so you have 2 insta reses.
Sweet, yeah. So as you get bit, the dude comes back up. I mean, you feel like that pulse, that hurtful, like vine-like strokes on your body, and you hear in your head, "Oh, you're not done yet, my friend." And you get back up, but that thing is right there in front of you. And now we go to initial roll. Mel, you saw your friend die and come back to life. So yeah, Mel, it is your turn. You see, yeah, you seen that.
Oh, do I actually see it through the doorway?
You hear
something?
it. It's more of a and yeah, that's.
And I'm like, and like I like pop my legs out and get a move on towards the door.
Cool. So you go towards the door. Go ahead and move your character.
1, 2, 3, and then well, I guess I'm here. And then so Matthias is up, right? Does he look all extra hurt or anything?
No, he looks like he's back to full health, but he looks like, I can imagine you look kind of terrified a little bit, just a little bit, not like so much. Matthias probably play it off, but I feel like fear is in your eyes. That's fair to say. Yeah, a little bit.
Probably.
There we go. So that's what you see.
And I'm like, I see like see that familiar look because I just had it on my face the other day, and I'm like, it's a wild ride, isn't it? And I'll like fucking stab this thing in his ass with my spear.
So you move up. Would you like to hit it or do a spell at it?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna stab it. And then with my bow.
Yeah, 10 does not hit, sadly.
Okay, I will use my insta hit that I just received.
There you go. So you do hit.
I hit him, and I'm gonna stab him for 8.
8 damage.
And then with my bonus action, I will summon my spiritual weapon, which will be a swirling vortex of water or whatnot that just floats around over us. And then I'll try to smite him with that as well.
Yes. Okay. That is also a great thing. I'm gonna give you a random thing to mark off your for your spiritual weapon, so you can go ahead and move that too. So give me a second. And then next week I will have the spiritual weapon of a water whirl for you. Let's give something random because I don't want to take too much time. Sure, this is definitely not water swirl.
Water swirl or water squirrel? Because I want to see a water squirrel.
Yeah, what is it? Yeah, I heard swirl.
Oh, I'm about the squirrel. All right, sure. We can have a water squirrel.
Sweet. So I will think of something for that. There you go.
This is turning more into Avatar as we speak.
Yeah, it is. And go ahead and make that hit.
I believe I missed. I rolled an 8 and a 7.
Oh yeah, that misses. Sadly, your water squirrel goes to hit and it just moves out of the way. This big creature has moves. Definitely has moves.
And as I say to the squirrel as he misses.
All right. So with that, Professor, it is your turn. You hear screams and you hear swirls and you hear just a whole bunch of mess happening.
I'm gonna go ahead. Well, first I'm gonna move my familiar. He's gonna come on over a little closer.
Your familiar actually gets it's part of initiative actually.
Yeah, but I don't have all that entered, so I
No, you're good. You're good.
just gonna do it at the same time as me
Same
for right now.
No, you're good. You're good.
Okay, so then so he's gonna move a little closer and watch our rear here. I assume that this right here is a window.
Yes, it is.
I'm a run on up. And can I cast Burning Hands through the window?
You'll break the window, but yeah.
I don't care if I break the window.
That's what I figured.
So it's not my window.
All right, I need a dex save.
Ooh, that's gonna be a 19 on the die.
Mother. We should have a reward on here that's like make someone reroll.
Actually, inspiration, if I remember correctly, you can make somebody reroll.
I don't think so. I think it's only you.
Okay.
All right. Well, he's gonna take half as much. Oh, so Aaron said that you could make someone else reroll. I don't know though.
We can check later, but I'm pretty sure you could make somebody roll with an inspiration.
Okay. Well, anyway, and I don't have an auto hit. I only have nat 20s, which isn't going to help me right now. So it's going to take half of this fire damage. And fire ignites any flammable objects in the area that aren't being worn or carried.
We're in a log cabin, right?
You are. You are. I got that. So, yep. So, let's see how much damage is.
Let me roll my 3d6 here.
Where's Kindermaid's calling for turtle soup?
So he's going to take 5 damage.
Taking 5 damage. And the thing looks hurt. It's like it definitely got a little got some burn marks on it. Also, some logs in the cabin catches on fire. We're just gonna represent that with this.
Oh, thanks for the auto hit for next time. Thanks, Aaron.
So yeah, that part is starting to get on fire. It's not a full-fledged blaze, but it's definitely some flammable stuff in here. But would you like to do anything else? Do you have a bonus action?
Perhaps we could have waited until I was like not in the middle of the cabin to set the cabin on fire.
It's a 15-foot cone, and like you're not particularly close to it yet. So like, just run out the other door that's there or something. Oh, you're smart. You're a smart lad. I think you'll figure it out.
Yes, thanks.
Don't stand in the fire. You'll be fine. All right. No, I don't think I have any thing else I can do right now.
All right. So it is this creature's turn. This creature sees y'all there, and he is going to do. Let's see. Oh, okay. So it is going to. Here, yes, away from the fire.
Do I get an attack of opportunity?
Oh, he didn't leave your space yet. Like if you would have moved like there.
How did he move? How did he move through a wall?
He moved. Basically, what he did was this: he moved here, and then didn't move you in here. Usually, when you move through a character, it slows down. If you move through a hostile character, it slows down your movement. So it was slow down it to be like 5, 15, 25.
I don't think you can move through hostiles.
Yeah, only certain I'm pretty
Heck.
sure only, and especially if he's larger, like especially if he's larger than me.
Mhm. Give me a second. That might be true.
Yeah, because you can move through friendlies.
Yeah, and certain creatures and certain classes have like feats that allow them to like move through.
Yeah, so keep his
Cool.
ass in the fire where he belongs.
Okay. He'll just bury down there then. So you bury right here.
Because like I'm all about getting screwed over, but like
No.
get screwed
You're
over
right.
legally.
Tell me things. Tell me things. I will
No, it's
forget things. Or not know things. So call me
There's
out.
only like 5 rules.
So you will get an opportunity attack, or he will bury you on the ground.
Okay.
Get him.
Well, yeah. If that's the case, I'm just attacking with. I'm gonna use my nat 20.
You should. And yes. So you remember the crit rule, so you get to max out your first set of dice, and then roll your other dice as regular.
Mm-hmm. Oh, trust me, I didn't forget. I did not forget.
Hashtag crits should be crits.
Hashtag what?
Crits should be crits.
So that's 16 points of damage.
Whew, this thing is bloodied. Oh, you do a wallop with your new rapier as you stab him into, like, it probably got to his neck, or at least the mushy part of it.
Mm-hmm.
And so it definitely do this. Wait, can I do it? No, I can't do it. Something. I can't do it right now. What I'm trying to think of. You know the alien sound. I can't. For some alien, that sound in my head I'm trying to do is not working. Anyway, so it's stabbed, but it will bury and then get there. And that is final resolve. You see out of his mouth, it spews this black ichor, and like it bounces off the side. And I need Mateus, and the spiritual weapon won't get nothing because I thought that was a creature. That's okay. It is totally fine. So Mateus, I need you to make I believe it's a dexterity saving throw. Yes, a dex save.
I'm gonna use advantage.
You should.
Inspiration.
Mm-hmm.
So that's 1 left. That's 14.
So 14, you do manage to get out of the way. So you're going to take half of this.
Okay.
You will take 6 acid damage as this acid burns like a little bit of your shoulder and a little bit of your robes. But it's pissed. It's now your turn.
Before it's my turn, I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke.
Yes, cast that. That means I gotta make something.
Yeah, you have to make a dex saving throw.
Dex save.
I love Hellish Rebuke. It's like
I do too. Yes, right. It really is. That is going to be 14.
So that fails.
It fails. So it's gonna take all this fire.
Yes.
Let it burn.
Let it burn. Let it burn. Deep down, you know.
I feel like this is a Hunchback reference. It will burn.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's 8 points of fire damage.
8 points of damage. And you see the thing burn, and it is dead. And
I'm here.
yes, you have to defeat the foe. You see this massive corpse on the ground. Y'all see the fire behind you is kind of still burning, but it's not.
Search the room before it burns down.
Yeah. Before I turn away from the Anke, the Anke, I spit on it and then walk to the door. That is to the north of me.
You walk to the door and you hear rustling in that room, and you hear somebody saying, "Oh my God! Why would you set it on the fire? You set it on the fire! Oh my God! You set it on the fire! Oh my God! We can't leave! I can't leave this room! But you set the house on fire! Can you please put it out?"
Don't worry, I got it. And then I cast Gust of Wind.
Cool. It wasn't a big fire, so that'll work. Thank you. I gotta open the window now. God.
You could have climbed out the window the entire time.
I'm not leaving this place.
So you'd rather be burned alive.
Have you seen the things that out there? I hear the rustling. You probably fought one of those things.
Call, take your chances.
And
who
die.
are you?
Well, good sir, I have you to know that my name, that I know from the top of my head, is
my name all the time. I'm like, let me tell you, my name. It's definitely a name. And
it exists.
It's a good name. And
my name is Tibber Lester. I am the head of what used to be this mining camp.
Wester.
Yeah, so yeah. As soon as I hear Wester, I like Matthias is just like, dear gods, and I yell back at is Mail and the professor able to hear him saying this?
Mail, maybe. Yeah, they're close enough. He's screaming it.
Okay.
I'm like, yeah, I'm just at the door, right? Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm ready to come inside too, so.
Yeah. Yeah, we have a delivery for you.
Yes. Let me tell you about the delivery. We don't need a delivery because everybody's dead.
That's not my problem.
We have wine. we heard you like wine.
We can drink to their memory.
So the Falcon likes wine, not
that's the Falcon.
But you would know
line.
that.
They
You
both
know that.
probably like wine.
But that's also true.
I'm like, Matthias is like, we don't want to give this guy wine.
Though, yes, I need a drink. I do need a drink. But
there's a river outside.
There is a river outside, but I am not going out there. Did you see that thing? That thing came from the ground, didn't it? They could be anywhere. They could be watching us right now. They could be in this room right now. I don't know what.
I see the family resemblance through the door.
Through the door?
Yeah.
Well, because Harvard is always on the other side of the door, and now this guy is too.
Right. Like, to be fair, that's the only way that we've seen either of the Wester brothers.
Well, yeah. I am not. Is everybody gone? Is at least that is the anchoring in here gone?
Do you want to examine its corpse?
I mean, it's still here. It's not doing much.
We'd
be cooking less if it was attacking us.
No, that's fair. He unlocks the door, opens it, and walks out. And you see this younger gentleman, luscious blonde hair, slicked back, but now disheveled. So it's not luscious anymore. It's definitely dirty. He has like this vest. He has like this vest jacket, a white shirt that's now like again dirty with some khakis on, and with some hiking boots. And he goes down. He looks. Oh, that's one of them. That's definitely one of them. Mm-hmm.
How many were there?
Let's see. There at least 2 or 3 of them at least. At least that's what they was here before. But I don't know now because they just, as you see, kind of leave and come back when they want to.
Do you know where? Where they came from? Which direction they came from?
No, okay, here we go. So we was having a great time. We was merry and we was on a campfire singing songs and having a jolly good time. And then all of a sudden, like, I don't know, it just popped up. And we all screamed, and some people ran, and some people didn't make it, and some people even got buried under the ground. Oh God, they all got buried underground. It was horrible, and it's all right here. Then
Do you have a shovel?
Yeah, we got shovels.
Well, have you tried digging them up yet?
I don't know. I don't want to die.
I mean,
Fair enough.
we all have sometimes. We both just died today.
This is true. So while y'all having this discussion on death or no death, we're gonna take a break.
Awesome. Thank you, guys, so much. Stay tuned. We'll be back in 5 minutes. Don't forget to check out our Discord, Patreon, Twitter, Facebook, all the above. And we'll see you soon. We are live. Welcome back, everyone.
Hello.
Hey,
We were just talking about that last video and how much we like all of our faces when Chris almost died. I'm very concerned. Winston is kind of like, all right. And Derek is just like, fucking died.
Yeah. So
It's so good.
Our different personalities all described in about 15 seconds right there. So welcome back. Let's just jump back in. I want to see what we're gonna do.
So we'll jump back in. Like that ad said, chat. Thank you for saving good old Lo Matthias. That's why we have that thing. Anyway, so
Just like,
yeah, y'all just talking and Mr. Wester says, look, if you think it'll be safe, we can just go. I don't need this place. This place is a bum. I don't want to deal with this place anymore. Yeah, we can just dip. We can figure out a way to dip. We can just dip.
As well, we have a
Come on
clause
in.
and oxen, I believe, that are for you.
We can leave it here. They can have it. Bring the ox back because you probably want to bring the ox back, but I am not staying here. I mean, let me phrase it. I would love to stay here if we could clear all those things out.
The guy at the shop wants his cart back, but if you want to use it to get back to Phandalin, you could do that.
You know what? Yes.
That's why they pay me the big bucks, because I'm smart.
Big brain. Yes. So I will do that. But are y'all coming with me? Because it's a forest, and the forest is kind of dangerous. And
you can go with us, but we're not heading back to Phandalin right now.
Okay. I don't know, cause if I might, I'll stay here.
The alter, yeah, because thinking about this, so Harbin, I say this kind of in confidence to Mail and the professor. Harbin is already a lot to deal with. Imagine if his brother dies. Good Lord, imagine if his brother dies. I don't want to deal with that.
I still haven't seen this man's face.
And you will never see his face if his brother dies.
We
This
may
is
never see his face if his brother doesn't die.
Yes, but the chances are a lot less likely.
So, what do you propose, Matthew?
Matthias, the hear me out. If we are somehow able to, I also don't want him to be in Phandalin because I can't deal with two Westerns in one town. Do you think that we would be able to take out 2 or 3 more NKEGs?
I mean, I still feel quite good. I'm up for another rousing fight.
I think I need a nap first. I'm kind of drained from there.
We could rest here briefly, or longer if you have excessive need.
Oh, if I could take a nap, I think I'd be fine.
I ask. It's not Harbin. What's his name?
His name is Tibber.
Tibber. I asked Tibber, is there anywhere in this camp with a earthen floor?
I saw some tents over there, but
no, don't go to the.
It looked like a fight occurred over there as well.
Yes, that's where we all died. Not me. But we all everybody else died. So no, I don't think the tents are good. You can sleep here because thinking about it, it's probably nighttime. Y'all could take watches and for a night, and y'all can take a long rest here because it's about night. I will say that.
Actually, I wouldn't mind that. If we rest for the night, I can prepare some fresh spells that are completely relevant to the fight that we now know we're going to get into.
Likewise, I think that yes, more than a bite, that fight took a lot out of me.
Do you have any pants?
Who you're asking? Who did have pants?
You,
Tibber. Okay.
Tibber.
He looks down. Yes.
I mean, like extra pants. One of my friends is kind of.
I don't need pants. I have fur covering anything that needs covered. I'm
You
warm.
said you were
I'm
being
toasty.
so.
Stop worrying so much about my nethers.
I'm not worried about your nethers.
My little goat tail starts wagging agitatedly.
Yeah, I don't have no pants to fit you, Satyr friend.
I don't
sorry.
want your pants.
Fair enough.
Maybe not
Yes.
pants. Do you have shorts?
Matthew, do not encourage him.
He looks at y'all and says, "Oh, we're gonna die." Okay. So yeah, just sleep here for the night, and hopefully we're good.
Oh yeah, you see the room. So you see, because he opened the door. You actually do see the room that he is in right now. All right, cool. And you see that this is just an office with a whole bunch of with the desk flipped over on the side. Probably because he was using it as a barricade. That's what you figure. But yeah. He says, "Oh, yeah, to sleep here, lock the doors." I guess that doesn't matter. They come on the ground.
Knock, knock.
Who's there? Dragon. Anyway, yeah, so y'all can take a long rest here. Nothing will cost you. Well, you know what? Who's gonna take a watch?
I will take a watch. I'm still feeling all right, so I can take first, or if you want me better prepared with better spells, I can take last watch.
If you Because I've got I can take first watch.
Sorry, I just saw on Discord. Eric dropped the clip. Stop worrying about my nethers.
Yep.
I can take I can take first watch to allow you to prepare your spells, Professor.
Thank you, dear Matthew.
So with that, I just kind of like pop into my shell. I'm just kind of like, get me whenever, and then like I rest up.
Fair enough. So, because you're in a place that is kind of hostile, we'll do this. Something that the DM for my game does. Roll a d12. If you get a 12, a counter will occur.
Each of us, or just one?
Just the two people who do watches.
Okay, so I'll do one.
No.
It was a 1 out of 12. The stats were on you. It was so.
How come I can't roll well unless I'm fucking rolling for something I don't want to happen.
All right.
We just needed. But this is at the end of the
second watch. It's between second watch. It's during second watch.
Okay.
So could have been like the watch for that night for their shift.
So I'm rested. I feel good.
Yeah.
Great. I'm glad.
So so you're watching. You're making sure nobody is trying to get in, but you're not trying to move.
I do have Pigeon watching from the roof of the house.
Yes, you got Pigeon watching to see if there's any movement. Let's say, where's your character at, by the way? I don't see it in the place.
I'm in the house.
Okay, anyway. Maybe you actually moved somewhere. Maybe trying to get close to the fire pit over here. Maybe it was the fact that I don't know. Do satyrs make a lot of noise when they walk?
I do have hooves.
Yeah, maybe because you have hooves, you thought you could sneak around and while you're trying to think of stuff, watching every space, door and window. But you start feeling the little shakes.
Oh, dear Lord. Fellows, I'm worried.
And as you say that, I don't see your token either, Chris. Wait, let me delete this so I won't.
I'm by the fire still. I had put out the fire and then we started talking and I took a nap.
Okay. So yeah, that thing pops up. You knew that was coming, so it's not an opportunity attack.
Yay!
But I need everybody to roll initiative.
All right, let's clear the turn tracker first, and then don't forget to select your tokens.
Cleared.
My whopping 8. Actually, I'm going to use inspiration to re-roll it.
You should.
That's better.
13. That's better.
Cool.
Thanks, chat.
Oh, me?
Yeah. So, Mateus, I will say Professor gave you enough warning to wake up. It is your turn.
Okay.
Right there.
What are you doing in the room with him, Matthias? Are you guys cuddling tonight? With Wester number 2?
It was more so I was like making sure he didn't die.
Aw.
That's fair. Look at that. You do got a heart. So it's your turn. What would you like to do?
If he dies, that affects our pay. So.
Yep, it does. Okay, fair.
Okay, so this thing springs up. I am going to.
What you gonna do?
I'm going to try witch bolt.
Okay, I was gonna say I
Witch
recommend
bolt.
hurting it. That would be real
That's
quick.
that'll be good.
Yeah.
So Witch Bolt, go ahead for a hit, and what you get? You got a.
Haven't rolled yet. But...
You got a roll yet? Okay, cool.
Mm-hmm.
And as you conjure up electrical, you might want to step. Oh, you might want to go and you wouldn't get opportunity. Well, you would, because since you're close to it, doing a range attack will make it a disadvantage.
Is it? If I'm here, can I be here?
You could be like, I would say you could be right there, and
as long as it's not in melee range, it should be okay.
Got you. All right. Well, let's give this a shot.
Yeah, go ahead.
Aaron, no, don't give an auto hit to the GM.
Okay, I'll hit. Got it. I see it. But that sadly does not make it as you try to do your lightning.
Actually, no, because I'm going to use a D20.
Use a D20.
Fuck it.
Do it. You using your nat?
Yes, I'm using the
There you go. That's the time to do it. And that's going to be, it's going to be 12 plus another D12. You better shock this thing.
Indeed.
Unlimited power, my man.
That is 20. Unlimited power.
So it takes a big wallop, more than an electric shock, more than just you hear the zzz in the air when it happens. This thing's already bleeding, and the blood's kind of fried, so all his wounds is kind of frying over because and but yeah, it's hurt.
Don't note to self, don't wake Matthew up unexpectedly without a good night's sleep.
I would like to do anything with a bonus action.
I think the major thing is that I'm also just like some of my residual anger from the previous Ankeg is also like fueling this surge of electricity. So there is that.
Yes.
Thunder Buddy.
And then I'm going to, with my bonus action, I'm going to toss Starbreaker into the air.
There you go.
And I scream Cacophony, and it is going to hover to the Ankeg and is going to attack it with one swipe.
Attack with one swipe. Do it.
It's a 22.
That hits. Go ahead, roll your slashing dance. Well, is it rapier? Yeah, it's rapier. Go
It's
piercing dance. Yeah,
Yep.
Piercing. Stab. Poke, 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 poke.
7 points.
7 points, and it is on Death's door. It might be like going up the steps, but it's definitely going to Death's door.
Yay! Thanks, Tom, for the nat 20. I appreciate it.
Boom. Mark that with your stuff. That good old nat 20. With that, Professor, it is your turn.
Have to write down my nat 20.
You do.
Okay, so it's you said it's looking real bad right now. So
it's definitely bleeding. It's definitely bleeding.
So let's go ahead. I'm gonna do a I don't want to light things on fire right now, so I'm gonna do a magic missile.
Magic missile. Roll your damage.
Dodge that, motherfucker. 3d4 plus 3.
3d4 plus 3. Nine damage. Now it's actually at death's door. It went up the steps. It rung the doorbell. Is knocking on it. They want in. It's cold outside.
I didn't use the nat 20 because I was hoping I could.
You was close. You was definitely close.
Next time, Badge. I'm saving that nat 20 for when Winston doesn't shank it.
So, do you want to do anything with your bonus action?
No, I don't have anything I can use right now.
All right, now is this creature's turn. Yeah, it's gonna bite the professor. Sure.
What?
You just shot. Yeah, we'll bite the professor, and we'll just roll. We're not using all my stuff. We'll be fair in that way. Boom. Does a wait? Does a 11 hit you?
No.
There you go. I was thinking.
I use my little goat leg spasm, jumpity jump thing that goats do to dex that shit out of the way.
Yes, and you do. And
It's
that
adorable.
is very adorable and useful. You know what? Because it is hurting. How smart is this thing? Never mind, it's not smart. Okay, never mind. Stay up there. Sweet. So that is its turn. Male, bottom of the order.
What's going on? Like I'm just kind of like shaking awake with thunder and lightning and random beasts coming through this fucking floor, and I'm like, Jesus!
You didn't hear me go, wake the fuck up. We're getting attacked.
I have a shell. You have to think of the acoustics involved, okay?
Oh my god.
Gotta be more.
That's fair.
Soundproof.
Yeah. So I kind of like pop up and is anybody hurt? As I like run towards it with my spear and like try to like stab it.
Go ahead and stab.
Stabby stabs.
That hits. That's 16 roll damage.
About it. 8.
And with that stab at the neck, you learned last time that at the neck is probably a good space to aim for. It dies.
It's just kind of like digging in there, like I was sleeping so well.
As it dies, I go drat, and I go. One of these days, I'll be the hero that kills it.
Fair. Who killed the first one?
Matthias.
Matthias did.
Oh, so Matthias.
Yeah, he threw up on it.
Keep this in track. Keep track how many monsters you kill.
Oh, I am keeping track. That's Starbreaker's job.
Yep. Sweet. Let's make sure. Okay. Cool. So yes, that foe is gone, but y'all definitely woke up. Y'all up.
Is everybody okay?
I pull Starbreaker to me and put it in my sheath, and I bang on the door, and was it Tibor?
Tibor. Tibor.
Okay, let me write that down. Up and at him, Tibor.
Oh, he's up. It wasn't a y'all. Everybody's up.
By up and at him, I mean get your ass out here.
And he walks out. He's like, "What? What did I tell you? I told you it's not safe here."
That's one down. How many to go?
Maybe two.
All right. So we've got 2, maybe 3 more ankegs to kill. Let's fucking do this.
Yes. Oh, I'm so excited.
Matthias is like uncharacteristically brash and is like, let's just do this because I'm very tired of not getting sleep.
Do you want to try to take a rest to finish your long rest so you can get your things back?
We can try it, but I think that we all should make sure that we're in like the same space. I relay this to Tibber.
If you think it's safe, sure. And he goes to the corner, kind of like eyes open. You figure he's probably not going to sleep. He's kind of scared right now. He's kind of rocking a little bit with knees in chest, feeble position.
Good. He can keep watch.
Cool. So the rest of the night is unaccosted. Y'all wake up fully health up and ready for the day.
All right.
Like I get up and like I go through my pack and like I pull out some fish or something and I start like getting breakfast ready.
Fair enough. And you
I
start
go out and graze.
go out and graze. Where do you go out at?
I tell the professor, don't go far.
There's plenty for you if you want some. I say as I like, get pots and pans and fire ready.
I'm just gonna graze right by the door.
Oh, by the way, before you go, can you do that nifty bonfire thing so I don't have to like?
I wink at him and go, anytime, easy as pie, and I zap a little bonfire.
Boom.
There you go. You have a nice little bonfire sitting, perfect for cooking fishes.
Yeah, it's kind of like doing the thing while we get ready to do our thing.
I just eat a ration, and then I kind of like test the examine Starbreaker, examine my blade, and kind of like get myself ready more for the fight.
I will cast, as we're prepping too, I'll cast mage armor. So I have that ready to go.
Cool.
That thing's gonna bite me. It's gonna fight a higher AC.
That's fair. That is definitely fair. So yeah, y'all get y'all protections ready in your you get everything ready. You're good. So you go out. Where do you want to check for these onkegs, as you know?
I would imagine that they may be by the tent. Do we have anything of substantial weight that we could like toss on the ground?
I'm pretty heavy.
I was actually gonna say
Yeah, like not a person, but like I don't know, like like roll a barrel in front of us or something like that.
we have the ox in the cart.
You do
Basically,
have stuff in that cart.
But the thing is, I would rather like throw something ahead of us or like put something ahead of us to kind of simulate there's something on the ground so that the onkegs will maybe show themselves. But I'm trying to goad them out, and trying to goad them out with a person that we don't want to die is probably not the best way to go about doing this.
Like I can use thaumaturgy to make the grounds make the ground tremor. So, I'm pretty beefy. I don't mind these little bugs scratching ineffectually at my shell.
Yeah, I somewhat mind.
Oh,
I don't want to take the risk that all it takes is one time that the shell doesn't hold up. Is all I'm going to say.
I appreciate your concern, friend.
Noted. Are there any like barrels or you can use thaumaturgy? Could you kind of like it's like simulate like footsteps like with some weight to them?
I think so.
I think so too. At least you could make like the ground shake. If you can send it to a place, you could make it so like the ground will shake at different spots to simulate walking.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, let's see. You create one of the following effects or voice booms up to 3 times normal. I can fuck with flames.
It's a range of 30 feet, so you can do that. Yeah.
Yeah, the harmless tremors.
Mm-hmm,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
So like so where would you like the ground to move?
So so I'm thinking that like you kind of project that ahead of us as we check the campsites, as we check some of these like ruined houses. Just project that in front of us as we move and examine the area around us.
Okay. So I kind of like I do that and kind of manifests as him like, you know, kind of like crumping or whatever. Like he like fucking stomps and shit and fucking the ground like 30 feet ahead of us starts to move.
Cool. So where do you want to search? That's great. Where do you want to search first?
Let's start at the North Camp. How does that sound?
Sounds
Lead
good.
the way, Matthew.
All right. As usual, the warlock is leading the way. Let's check the North Camp first. So
you go up to the North Camp and place your characters where they at right now. Searching the North Camp.
Are these like pallets?
Yes, I believe they're pallets.
Or
Yeah,
just
or
like stacks of logs or something?
They're actually stacks of logs. You're right. There are stacks of logs. So you see that this is definitely a logging camp. You see a lot of different types of items and different types of tools to really work. You see a lot of saws. You might not want to step on one because it's sharp, but you definitely see, and that's definitely like a good, I'll say 3-foot stack of logs that's piled up.
I'm gonna like climb up on the logs, actually, if that is possible.
So,
this is not be a comedy routine.
Yeah. So the logs aren't bound. So I will make an intelligence check. Let's do that.
By the way, I did move Pigeon over to that tree.
Okay.
Do you have any flour?
If you stand on there with that 10, you're gonna slip off.
Okay.
It's gonna pile. You shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
And you know better.
Well, I'm gonna maneuver around the logs then. But basically as Mail is like doing the thaumaturgy ahead of us, just like kind of into the camp as we approach it.
Cool. And you go into the camp. You do see the 6 tents, and you see like it looks like a old camp, like an old camp you see like at a summer camp. You see like logs, somebody can sit around a fire, and it just looks like it's been put out.
Mm-hmm. Do we see like the tunnels? Do we see the ground shoveled like we saw before?
Not from where you are right now.
Is it working?
You definitely see the shovel, especially because the thaumaturgy is kind of shaking stuff up. So you do see that the shoveling, but you don't see like any detailed detailed things.
What if we just like wait for like a couple minutes?
Yeah, you can do that. So you wait a couple of minutes.
Is it working?
Nothing seems like it's coming out. And you definitely did a thumping.
You want to dance with me? Your hooves apparently did well last time, so I kind of like try to like show her how I'm doing it, or show him how I'm doing it.
I'll clippity clop a little.
So y'all clippity clopping and nothing except for y'all having a good old time.
See, you're more rhythmic than I thought.
two out of three of us are having a good old time. I'm like tuned in here. Matthias is like tuned in.
And you tune in and yep. Nothing happens.
Nothing. So let's look at the South Camp then. I'm not really I don't feel like there's like much to search the camps as much as it's just like where these
we can
bugs.
search when we're not threatened as much. So
Right. Exactly.
For now, I think as you approach the southern camp, I'm going to climb into this cart here because hopefully it can't come up right under me and bite me in the ass. So
fair. So you climb up to a cart.
Unprotected after all.
Mark your players where you're at now and where you're moving to.
So yeah, I just move here.
All right,
Okay.
I'll start projecting it out towards this way.
So
as I shift to the stanky leg, I guess, as I'm moving towards the.
as you start your thaumaturgy and doing the quote unquote stanky leg, you see movement on the ground. And you see not one, but two creatures get there. And as you see that, you hear like heavy breathing from behind you.
Professor?
You're all right there, mate.
why from behind?
And Aurelia pops up behind you, like disheveled. Like it looks like her whole like outfit is messy. You see Lenny messy.
Oh.
And that's where we're gonna end the game for today.
Oh,
Well, shit.
I wanted to fuck this shit up.
Sadly, it's only 6 minutes. Y'all don't need more 6 minutes.
Awesome. Well, thank you, Shay. That was a lot of fun.
Yay.
I love playing with this group. I have a lot of fun with you guys.
It's always
A brush with death.
It's too fat.
Thank you so much, chat, for all of the help.
Yes.
We're going to need it next session facing 2 of these. Luckily, we'll have an Aurelia back, and she's allowed to shoot now.
Right.
And Thomas says profanities are so much funnier with accents, and it's true.
Yes.
I
Yes.
can vouch for that with his French accent. So, all right, guys. Well, thank you so much for tuning in once again. Please check out our Patreon. We're going to be actually dropping in fresh rewards really soon as part of the tiers, and you get bonus content. We have a lot of bonus episodes, D&D. We've got a horror one that's coming this month from Shay. We have Paranoia on there. We have the Shadowrun character creation sessions, and more keeps coming. So please check us out there. As low as $2 a month. It really helps us out. And then join us in our community on Discord. We do periodically have casting calls for new streams that are happening. We have Dresden Files that'll be starting at the end of October, and that'll be on Monday nights. So that's super exciting. And yeah, please come hang out with us. So with that, let's hang out for a raid. Who should we? There's a show called someone's running Curse of Strahd.
Oh, yeah.
Or
There
no,
you
their
go.
channel name is Curse of Strahd.
Or that.
but they are playing D&D. So why don't we raid over there? And we'll see you next week.
See ya.
Bye.